Meanwhile, Izinduna in Soweto will gather at the Nancefield Hostel for a memorial service to pay their respects to the late IFP leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi. The gathering will be attended by mainly hostel residents who don't have the financial means to travel to Kwazulu-Natal. For more on this story, let's cross live now to SABC News reporter Mbalenhle Mthethwa. Mbalenhle, a good morning to you. It looks like quite a big number of IFP supporters or supporters of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi having gathered there in Soweto.
Well, certainly, Naledi, these are the people who have come out here at the Nancefield Hostel. And this is not just the residents from Nancefield Hostel. The people that you see behind me are really made up of Izinduna from around Soweto who came together and they've decided to come and gather here. They have been walking around this hostel trying to get people to join in. Down the road, there are more people, and it's been seen a number of people coming up, and part of the reason they're doing this is not because they are IFP supporters per se, but they say that because they are Izinduna, meaning that they serve under kings, they see the prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi as a leader, and this is why they have now decided to pay their respects, even though they cannot physically go to that memorial service or the funeral that will be held over the weekend, but they are here. People are coming out at this hostel in their numbers, really just trying to mark and remember this day. We wanted to move around with them just to show you how many people are waiting down the road and who are waiting for these people to join in on the demonstration that we see here. I'm going to be joined by one of them who can speak to us about why it is that they've decided singakhuluma naye ubani singakhuluma naye oyedwa nje singakhuluma naye sawubona bhuti kunjani yebo baba besicela nje uzazise nje igama nesibongo mhlambe nehostel la ophethe khona
ukhomboshe lona wakwamthethwa induna yasemtuba enkosini umkhwanazi ngiphethe ihostel eJabulani njengamanje ngisehostel eNancefield.
Siyabonga baba nje ukuthi ube nathi baba uma nje usichazela kabanzi nje yingani nikhethe ukuthi nifike nize lana mhlambe ningayilena KZN lapho sobona khona kunenkonzo yesikhumbuzo kukhunjulwa yona inkosana uMangosuthu Buthelezi.
Sikhathazekile kakhulu emoyeni isizwe sonke sikamthaniya uKZN onke nasemadolobheni eGoli nasemalokishini sikhathazekile kakhulukazi nasemahostela sizinduna namabutho siwelwe umuntu omkhulu umntwana wakaphinda ngene undunankulu wamakhosi aKwaZulu undunankulu welikaMthaniya lonke nathi silimele kakhulu siqhemeke ngeqwantwala sife olembiza ebebalekile ebeyikho konke kuthina ngoba izikole ikhona njengenxa yakhe nama university konke nama technical college konke nezikole namafemu uqobo yonke abantu basebenza njengenxa yakhe usibambele iqhaza elikhulu kakhulu sithi ke umntwana wakaphinda ngene engakatshalwa njobe sekhotheme inkosi sengathi ingatshalwa ngokuthula kube nezotha ilisebenzele lonke likaMthaniya uyisebenzele yonke iAfrika akukho lapha bengagijimi khona akukho lapha ebehamba ubusuku nemini akukho lapha bengaziwa khona esebenzela impilo zethu singabantu ukuthi sibe nenhlala kahle.
Ungabaleki inyambose kancane nje kodwa nje anje kufanele ngichazisele abantu ababukeli ngesingisi iqala ngaphambi kokuthi ngiphinde futhi ngikubuze omunye umbuzo. So what he's essentially saying is that they are completely heartbroken by the passing of the traditional prime minister, and they recognize him in his capacity as the traditional prime minister leading all the kings in KZN. Now, as you know, that they are serving under various kings and chiefs in and around KZN, and this is why they're here. Now, unfortunately, they do not have the means to go to KZN and be a part of the ceremony. However, they want to remember and recognize the contribution that he's made to society, saying that the reason that there are schools as well as universities and even opportunities of employment, I'm going to believe that he's talking about KZN, is because of the role that the late Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi has played in all of South Africa and the rest of the world, and they are here to recognize the contribution that he has made in terms of ensuring that these things happen. And this is why they are all here, because they want to recognize him as the traditional Prime Minister. I'm going to ask another question there. Nyambosi, ake ngibuze futhi ke Nyambosi, njengoba ukhuluma futhi ngeqhaza elidlalwe uyo mntwana kaphinda ngene, mhlawumbe yikuphi okunye mhlawumbe ungakhuluma ngakho mayelana nezingxoxo zokuthula, ngoba sengike ngezwe kancane ukuthi kube khona izingxoxo zokuthula ake asebenza khona ukuthi abuyise ukuthula hostel.
Impela kunjalo, njengoba ngibuzakala nje nami ngizochaza ngendlela iqhaza abelibambile ebehlanganisa zonke izizwe, ebe umholi nje wazo zonke inhlanga, noma ngabe kuyikuphi, ebengafuni ichitheke igazi. Yebo lachitheka ngesikhathi elachitheka ngaso, kodwa ke wakunqoba igcineni lokho, wazama ukuvimba, waze kwaba nezinduna zamakhosi emahostela, kwaba nezinduna yonke indawo nasemakhaya, izinduna zamakhosi umhlaba wonke jikelele, ukuthi zikhuza abantu, ungabe sababikho ukuxovana, ungabe sababikho ukuphambana, sigcine sesimuntu munye.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. There you have it. That is one of the Izindunas just talking to us about a contribution, the next contribution that they believe that the traditional Prime Minister has made with regards to restoring peace at a very heartbreaking time in the South African history. And this was a time when there was bloodshed in the streets of parts of Gauteng, really, particularly in Katlehong and those areas. And the gentleman here is just explaining to me that the late traditional Prime Minister was able to restore peace and calm in all these areas, and was the reason that there were now Izinduna serving in different parts of Gauteng to ensure that peace is maintained in Gauteng. For now, it is back to you in studio. They are going to be continuing on their path to get people. There is a meeting that's going to be held in a hall just down the road from where we are positioned right now. But this is what is happening in Soweto right now.